Well, right now studying for APs, I'd say about a 7 or an 8. Usually maybe like a 4.
Oh. No comment.
I would say I put in like an 8. 9.5.
Around a 2.
Who's gonna watch it?
I don't really like doing work, like homework and schoolwork, but I push myself to do it. But I'll never really be, I think like to reach a 10, you have to be naturally like wanting to learn.
I don't know, because I don't really do my homework on a daily basis. I kind of just wait till it piles up a little, and then I kind of just bullshit through it all, and then I'll just repeat the process.
Some of it is that my parents really want me to do well and go to a really good school, but a lot of it is that I really love to learn.
I think it's a combination of wanting to do well for myself and also not wanting to get yelled at by my parents.
Well, a lot of my friends are really smart, so yeah, it's kind of a competitive. Well, yeah, it's kind of competitive, but I'm just like thinking about my future. Like I want to get a good paying job.
I want to go to Harvard.
Probably not.
No, I wish I had way more time. But like there are some courses which I think are kind of a waste of my time.
So yeah, so some of the subjects are boring, and then some teachers are also really boring. Like I just almost fall asleep in their class sometimes. Yeah.
A-push, I know I could probably get the same grade if I just never attended class, because all the information we get from the book, and I would rather be spending that time like taking an astronomy class.
Teachers become very annoying.
Depends.
Depends on what?
Some days more than others, what you have to do during the day, you know, beforehand.
Be less like assigned work, but give us more time to pursue things that we find interesting in our own learning.
Money.
Maybe they could like bribe us or something.
I found that I haven't like actually read a book not assigned for class in like 6 years.
Really good teachers. I know that's like the reason that I love going to bio and English are because I have great teachers and it's really interesting stuff to learn.
Something, I don't know. Some way that we could like creatively incorporate our learning. I think it would be more stimulating.
Really motivated.
Honestly?
Take away the really.
In America, 2,500 students drop out of high school every day. Only 2/3 of all students who enter 9th grade graduate with a regular high school diploma 4 years later. Every 9 seconds, a student becomes a dropout. There are severe consequences that affect everyone, and it's important to realize exactly how serious this problem is. For each individual who fails to graduate high school, their personal risk of crime and poverty goes up, and the death rate is 2.5 times higher. But these consequences extend to a macroeconomics level as well. The cost of their crime and welfare benefits add up to be nearly $24 billion annually. 3/4 of the state prison inmates are dropouts, as well as 59% of federal inmates. High school dropouts are 3.5 times more likely than high school graduates to be incarcerated, and 47 times more likely than their counterparts who had a 4-year degree in college. Over a lifetime, each dropout contributes $60,000 less than an average taxpayer, or $50 billion less annually from the 23 million dropouts. The U.S. saves $41.8 billion in healthcare if the 600,000 dropouts in 2004 alone completed just one more year of high school. Increasing the high school completion rate by 1% would lift $1.4 billion off the U.S. for just crime alone. The lifetime net fiscal impact of each dropout is negative $5,191, and it's the rest of the taxpayers who cover the deficit.
I think motivation is a very individual thing. I think different people are motivated by different things. Some people are motivated by wanting to get a good grade. Some people are motivated because they want to learn and they're interested in a particular subject. One thing we know is that when you are interested in a subject, you tend to really work harder. If you tend to like the teacher and you feel that the teacher likes you, you tend to work harder. So there are certain components like that. Sometimes some people are motivated by their parents, if they know that, you know, coming to school is a big sacrifice for their parents, that they, you know, their parents might be working 2 jobs to send them to school, that might be a motivator. So everybody's motivated by different things. And I think that it's an important component in the elementary school teacher level is the teacher. If a student feels that their teacher cares about them and likes them, they're going to do better. And that influences you for during your whole life.
Oh, you put on this shoe by yourself, didn't you?
I couldn't. But now I cannot do this too.
Okay, you need help with this one? Okay, let's put it down first. Now, what do you have to do? First thing you have to do. Yep. Pull off the Velcro.
And this gotta be outside and this gotta be outside.
Yep, okay. Okay, now pull it all the way across. Tight. Okay, what do you think? What do you think? Thank you.
I think teachers need to realize that students learn in different ways. That one student might be one type of learner, another student might learn differently. We need to look into that and change so that we're teaching all the students. I think we need to figure out how the brain really works and how we learn best. And I think we need to change how we're teaching. I think one of the big ones is hands-on activities. I think kids, and I think if you were to go up to the new K1, if you haven't visited before you graduate, you should go up there and visit because it's incredible. They've tried to find all kinds of ways to engage kids. You know, they're growing their own food. You know, when they go out into the playground, they don't have a lot of things to play with. They have to go out there and just use their imaginations. There's just all kinds of different things.
Put your hand on the monkey, turn it over. Does it look like a monkey? No.
Try this.
Okay, I think that would be interesting. Oh, yes, look, you can see it. Okay, you can try another shape.
Try this. Where's my name? Oh, here's my name. This is my name.
Okay, no more touching. Put it back. Put it back. Don't touch it yet.
We draw it like a
No,
heart.
not right now. Later, okay? Later. I have to finish first.
We got a plant.
Yup, you guys are gonna make a
Why
plant.
is a little one and
No.
a big one?
Have you planted seeds before?
I did.
What kind of seeds did you plant?
Leaves and I got a flower one.
Have you planted flowers before?
No.
Have you planted any kind of seeds before? No. Do you want it today? Well, good, because we have a pot for everybody. What about you, Utah? Have you planted seeds before?
Good, like it just
What?
no.
You didn't plant before? Do you want it today?
Say yes.
You don't want to plant today?
Yeah.
Then just for you. Look. For my service project, I organized 2 hands-on activities for the children at Olivet Baptist Preschool to both broaden their horizons and have fun. Although they might seem a little young to be contemplating dropping out of high school, interest in pursuing knowledge begins from early childhood and affects the rest of one's life. By doing a planting project, I was able to teach the children the life of a seed. The children were very fascinated with the soil and tiny seeds, and were eager to show their parents. I also taught the children the Japanese art of origami. This is beneficial for young children who are still learning to use their fine motor skills. This activity also helps them apply what they learn in class to life situations, identifying shapes and colors. The children were so proud to be able to create such complex figures simply by recognizing lines and shapes that they even went home to try and teach their parents too.